Breaking news. No! No more! I haven't even done the dishes yet.
If you're feeling bad about yourself today, don't. Don't. At least you're not a part of a cult. At least you're not a part of a cult. At least you still have empathy. Huh? At least you care for others. Imagine that. Imagine that. Don't feel bad about yourself. You're doing great. Unless you're a trumpet. If you're a trumpet, then do feel bad. Do feel bad about yourself. Thank you.
China retaliated today by reducing the number of American films that can be shown there. What's your reaction to them now targeting cultural exports from the United States?
I think I've heard of worse things.
Quick reminder of something I know you know in your heart. Your news sources are lying to you, and MAGA is a cult. You are welcome to rejoin the rest of us in the real world anytime you want to come back.
Tim Walz is now saying about Trump supporters, and forgive me, I'm just reading a quote from Tim Walz, I think I could kick most of their ass.
Oh boy, he'd be in trouble.
Is there any way to know?
Well, he's a loser, you know, I mean, the guy's a loser.
Some old people really had the audacity to look at me like I'm crazy, as if they don't have whole metal bones. That's insane.
Welcome back to another episode of our Lives of TikTok series. If you are new to this channel, take a quick moment to head on down, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos when we post them.
What do you think about when he says he's going to run for a third term?
I have had more people ask me to have a third term.
I love it. Because they bubble and fizz, right? Like Alka-Seltzer and
Happy Dad.
And Happy Dad. Listen, it would be an interesting challenge. Ultimately, it's a constitutional issue. But read the next sentence. I'm not thinking about it. It's way too early in my administration.
We have almost 4 years to go.
But again, he's taking up space in people's mind.
What is a woman?
A real woman is one that's got a and all that. I'm a cross-dresser. I'm a man. I really am. The only way a man could be a woman is if they had the surgery, you know? I don't want to do that.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Wash your hands, and in my case, I like to take a nice shower to take care of my beautiful hair. Stand under the shower for 15 minutes till it gets wet. Comes out drip, drip, drip. It's ridiculous.
I gotta be honest, I can't watch mothers being ripped away from their children by ICE agents. What are we doing? Where do we live? What is this country anymore? I can't stand it. My heart hurts so bad. Have we forgotten our humanity? You know when you watch those World War II documentaries that have that raw footage of people being dragged around on the street like a bunch of animals, and you think, how could anybody ever do that to somebody? And I'm sitting here watching it in full color 4K on my small screen, happening in the United States in the year 2025. What is happening? I know this is about hate in people's hearts. I know that there's hate in everybody's hearts, and that's why we're doing this. And there's no point in asking why, but damn it, why? The hate that I feel in my heart for MAGA right now is unhealthy. Honestly, do you see yourselves coexisting with MAGA after this? Can you imagine yourself coexisting in a country with people that think that this is okay? I don't know how we're coming back from this.
I would like for you to have a more principled position on tariffs and criticize Donald Trump for his tariffs.
Well, I'm super pro-tariff, so why would I criticize it?
Because they make us poor.
Okay, so let's play that out. If that is correct, how did China get so rich?
Well, China has they liberalized their economy. They got a stock market.
You are not allowed to import American goods in China. How are they so rich?
Because they have developed capital. They're not
liberalized. So how'd they get so rich?
They've become more economically free. So over the last 30 years, they made an incredible transformation.
So why can't we do the same?
Just because China is making a mistake doesn't mean we should make the same mistake. But China would be richer if they didn't have tariffs.
But let's first of all, number one, the optimal goal is not just to improve GDP or be rich.
Of course.
Number two, it's about worker well-being, middle class flourishing.
Yes.
Number three, can you point to times in American history where the middle class did great? Almost every time we had tariffs.
Okay, but that's correlation, not causation.
No, it is.
No economist agrees with you. You're wrong about this.
But I'm sorry. First of all, that's not true. Some agree, most do not agree.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of these economists are bought and paid for by the corporate class, and they've been wrong about almost everything the last couple of years. They're the ones that said Trump was going to wreck the economy, that Biden was the best president ever to come to the economy. So I reject a lot of the experts when it comes to this.
If you are not subscribed to Meme Wars, make sure you do so you can get over to the community tab and check out some of these memes that we have as well, especially this one. In an alternate universe, President Harris is signing an executive order banning women from women's sports. We laugh, but we know that this probably would be a headline if she was elected president. I have a dream that Elon Musk lives in the minds of every leftist Democrat rent-free. And that dream, it's coming true because liberals have let him live in their heads for just as long as Trump almost at this point. Conservatives be warned, liberal men will fight. Look at that big, strong liberal arm. Most liberal men are beta males. Just yell beta at them. They are not alpha males, and that's exactly how they look. The louder they yell, the more they're lying. Tucker Carlson. It's true. You'll see all these liberals out here screaming, yelling. Usually when you're yelling and screaming, it's because you're deranged and someone's living in your head rent-free and you're lying.
I just got news today that they're cracking down on diversity, equity, and inclusion within workplaces in Ohio. Our workplace was directly affected, and it was like someone took a knife and stabbed it in my heart, because the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee that I have been a part of for the last 4 years has been very, very important to me. And for those of you who want to call me a snowflake or liberal or say that I'm emotional, or I don't care. I don't care.
Good day. So the SAVE Act passed. So you do need, in fact, this is all common sense. I think that normal people would be like, yeah, that makes sense. You will need proof of citizenship in order to vote in this country. I'm all for that, baby. You can't go to any other country in the world and vote in their elections if you're an American and you're not a citizen of that country, okay? We should be the same, all right? So get it together now. Only Americans can vote. I know, over 200 Democrats voted against this. Wonder why? Your time's up, Democrats. Time's up. We need to see that proof of citizenship, honey. You live here legally? You got citizenship? Awesome. You can vote. If not, please find your way to the outer sides of the parking lot, please, and play Frogger. Okay? Until then, citizenship to vote. All right, have a good one.
Here's how I know that conservatives never have any idea what they're talking about. I met with somebody today who grew up with my wife, and she knows that we're married. We've been introduced. I am her wife. She knows that we're married. We've got a kid. We're LGBTQ family here. And she asked me today, so are you guys active in the Catholic Church? I'm sorry, what? No. That's what my face wanted to do, but I was in public. So I kind of kept my face a little straighter and just said, no, we're not. And then she went on and babbled about something about, I don't even know what the hell she was talking about, because I just sat there and thought, you have no idea, do you? You have no idea. You're gonna ask somebody who lives their life in a very red area, pretty openly LGBTQ, right? It's not a secret. If somebody asks who this is, I say, this is my wife, Caitlin. Because I like to make people a little bit uncomfortable with that. Anyway, you know that we're a two-mom family, and you're gonna ask if we're active in the Catholic Church. Like, I know that Pope Francis has said a few things, but your everyday Catholic is not gonna be welcoming to my family more often than not. The f talking about?
Are you concerned about retaliation from China?
No. I'm not worried about retaliation from China. We will stand on our own merits. Peace through strength matters. We represent our interests. We put America first. President Trump is staring them down on trade. we will reestablish deterrence as well.
Oh, you can already tell where the media wants to go with this, right? It's the China. They want to go with the China way. Do you know that now you might be in a war with China? And are we prepared to maybe have troops battle China? The hysteria that they want to try to give and the stories they like to spin around the Trump administration is just absolutely crazy. And that is why I'm actually enjoying Once in a Blue Moon hearing a conversation about Trump running for a third term. Why not? Let's get that going, because we know that is going to make liberals go absolutely bananas. They won't be able to stand it, and they will just freak, and we'll have the greatest videos ever, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you are not a subscriber, click that little subscribe button. It's free of charge, and you'll get notified the second we post. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that thumbs up button. A lot's going on, a lot of winning by the Trump administration, holding countries accountable for their tariffs against us to try to make the even playing field, make businesses here more competitive as well, and it is working, whether the Democrats like it or not, whether the mainstream media wants you now to believe that things are leaning more towards a real conflict with China. Can you imagine the country that tariffs us really heavily? And Chuck Schumer back in 2005 wanted us to do something about it, but now the cost of goods might go up for New Yorkers, and there might be retaliatory stuff done by Chinese. Chuck, pick your side, buddy. Pick your side. I like the 2005 Democrats who all stood for tariffs in response to helping the middle class workers. That's what it's all about, right? Making us competitive in the workforce. Putting people back into jobs, bringing manufacturing a little bit back to the United States for jobs that pay well for the American people. It's that simple. And the Democrats used to be about that, and now they're so deranged with Trump, they can't stand with him on anything. Would you think they'd get behind him on this? Especially most of them were for tariffs, especially Barack Obama was also for tariffs in certain situations as well. So it should be something we can go for, but unfortunately it's not. Thank you guys so much for all the support like always. Make sure you share this video with others, post it on your social media sites, get the word out there, make it known that Make America Great is thriving. We are doing amazing, and we are sticking together stronger than ever. There's a PayPal below and a super thanks. I'd like to donate to the channel to keep us growing. Thank you guys so much for the support like always, but this video is over, and I will see you guys on the next one.